So, what's a first session like, and how do this idea of the tools, how does that fit into the way your relationship with a given child might unfold?
Well, there's a pre-session with the parents, so I get the history and the story from the parents, so I know what I'm walking into. My goal when I first meet a child is to connect with them, to connect with their heart, to have them feel safe with me, and to know that this is a place that might be kind of fun, too. And so I want to listen to their story. And when I work with these tools, I have to get the kids to buy into them.
Yeah.
So the parents might be bringing them in because they have an angry kid or a kid that doesn't get along with their siblings, but the child might be interested in something else. He doesn't care about his brother, but he does care about baseball, or he does care about soccer, he does care about, you know, getting a girlfriend or whatever. So I find out what their story is, what their life is like now, and how they would like it to be. So, so one child might say, you know, I'm getting in trouble all the time. I'm thinking of a boy recently. He's always getting in trouble. His parents are always yelling at him because he is very angry, and he is kind of beating up on his little sister, which parents don't really like. But it's kind of fun, you know. And so, okay, so he doesn't like getting in trouble. So I ask him, I'll ask any child, what would you like your life to be like? So I have them start imagining already what their life could be like if they weren't so angry, if they were able to sleep in their bedroom, if they got good grades in school, if they got along with their friends, whatever their story is. So I listen to it deeply, and then I ask them. And then when they tell me, because most kids can tell me how they'd like things to be, always better. And then I might ask, would you be willing to learn or try some new things to get you to your goal? So that's where I get them, because everyone says yes, pretty much. Most.
And how early in the first session might you begin that part of the conversation? So you don't want to get too, you know, you want the conversation to get too problem saturated. So you don't want to go on and on.
No, that's true. I start out with all my, we often, even though I have a couch and a chair in the room, I'll start out often on the floor because I show off all my markers. And I have like every kind of marker in the world. I have like over colors and shiny colors and glittery colors and, like, you know, just so many colors, and they're so interested in them. I picked up, I was just talking in Zurich recently, I picked up these crayons that are like watercolors. You put a little water on them and they turn like watercolors. I'm very excited. So I sort of distract them. So even though in my mind I'm very serious, it comes out in a very lighthearted way. You know, very light. I have no agenda, according to them. You know, really. I want to hear their story. I want to share my markers with them. I have pictures of dolphins that I swam with on the wall. You know, how would that be? Playful.
You establish a very playful atmosphere early on. You're not too focused on the negative and what problems are. So